Hey everybody, it's Eric Brewer. Wanted to talk to you a little bit today about something we experience and we help real estate agents with all over the country as we work through our real estate agent sales training. Oftentimes deals will stall, go sideways, or even fall completely apart. And what I want you to imagine is, if you've ever heard anything after you've spoken with a client and a deal went sideways, or you ultimately found out later down the line that a friend or a family member or someone outside of what you had known to be the decision makers ultimately factored into that person making a decision? And the answer should probably be and is most likely yes. We as people rely often on the feedback or opinion of our spouse, our peers, someone we consider to be an expert, or a family member that may have an opinion or even a say about what we do. So what we want to do is we want to address and get these deal killers out in the open. There's two types of deal killers. There's relationships, and then there's risk and discomfort. On this video, I'm going to help you work through relationships. So what we want to do, or what it may sound like, that you could help the client reveal and discuss a hidden deal killer related to a relationship would sound something like this. It would say, hey Bill, if you were to make this decision and go ahead making an offer on this property today, let's assume for a second we were able to get that accepted. Is there anybody, maybe a friend or a family member, that might be a little bit upset with you because you didn't give them a heads up before you made this big of a decision? Ask that question, because otherwise, if we don't ask that question and we avoid it, if it's a real potential deal killer, it's going to come up at some point. Maybe the next day, they're telling all their friends and family members how happy they are, and someone says, hey, I'm not too happy that you made that decision without me, or they give them some negative feedback about the deal that they got or the price that they offered, or whatever the situation might be. And now you're faced with a potential issue a few days down the road where the deal could go sideways or unwind, or the client's just second guessing the decision that they made. So if we don't address it, it will still become an issue, and it may become an issue without our ability to help the client guide through that situation or that relationship. Or if we address it and we bring it up during our negotiations and our closing process, we have the ability to help guide them through it. And then ultimately they're going to feel better about making that decision, whether it's that day, the following day, or a week down the line, because we brought it to the surface. We addressed it. We weren't scared of it. We helped them work through that part of the decision-making process as it pertains to relationships, which relationships are hidden deal killers. If you don't bring them up, they're going to rear their ugly head and could potentially kill your deal. Don't let it kill your deal. Bring it up. All right, take care.